What is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Guys, I honestly am very interested in what just happened in the eighth sun. No? I honestly thought that we were going to see more of the monsters, but for some reason, excuse me, for some reason they decided not to, and I guess I can understand that, but at the same time, it felt like everything, all of the money went towards just making the dragon look really cool and doing cool stuff instead of actually having us look at something relatively different than a dragon. Because, like they were saying on the front lines, there's a whole bunch of demons that Well just happened to be helping them take care of, but all we see is dragons. And speaking of dragons, Kaido dragon. We then just get to see how ridiculously broken the uncle of Well's wife to be is. So yeah, if anything happens to her or he tries to do anything he doesn't approve of, he's gonna go ham. Because as soon as we get like a good glimpse of what he's capable of, he straight up almost soloed the dragon by himself. I mean, some people could probably argue that he did solo the dragon and then just put it in a position where it could actually be finished off. Where, as supposedly his magic or his whatever he was doing, like his armored up magic wouldn't have been enough, I guess. So to think that he pretty much was just weakening it over and over and over again so it would be nice and beat up so he can just one shot our main character could one shot it. I thought that was an interesting approach nonetheless because everything we have been seeing up to this point was pretty much more or less showing our um, our main character is the one who's the strongest. He's the one that should be looked up to and stuff like that. So to then get the flip side and have him kind of just watching and not really being capable of doing anything in a certain battle was interesting to say the least. So I'm definitely looking forward to what everybody is going to be talking about when it comes to Well, because at this point in time, like I said, we've only had so much happen outside of fighting a dragon and being ahead of certain types of people who, have the prowess and they have so much prestige. But at the end of the day, they aren't nearly as powerful as well from the start. So, it's nice to just see these types of things kind of showing their face and giving us more and more information on just how strong Will is probably going to become, on how much prowess he's going to have over certain people that don't even have a chance to do things that he is capable of. I mean, even the guy with how powerful he was about to solo the dragon, he still was in a position where it it didn't feel like he could just easily overtake and finish the dragon by himself. Hence why it was more of a setup. So after he was done doing what he was doing, someone else could chime in and actually deal the final blow. So I like where the show's going. It's definitely not trying to have Well be ridiculous broken. Like if they wanted to make him the most disgusting character, they could have made this guy who was helping him really bad, and then he did all the work himself plus the finishing blow. But they didn't want to go that route, which is cool by me. I still believe that he probably could have handled most of it, even though he's young. I think that's the only part that would have slowed him down, is just his inexperience of fighting. And as we saw in this, my man yelled at the dragon before getting into the battle because he's just, I guess, that good, right? Like, he's that confident in his own skills, which was the cool thing about it as well, is if you're fighting a dragon and it's one of the most strongest things that you and your people have dealt with, why not get a couple sneak attack in and this and that? Nope, that's not honorable to a dragon. Let's make sure it knows we're here so we can have a fair fight, you know? So I honestly don't know why this show is getting so much traction on my channel and stuff like that, but I've been getting dislikes for whatever reason. The only thing I say about dislikes is why drop a dislike when you can actually tell me why you dislike the video and then do your dislike or whatever. People just really want to see the anime, and because this is the only show I talk about usually on these days, I have it out relatively quickly, and then I go to work and I come home and people are just hating on it and not saying anything. So I was thinking about not even dropping this video early just so those people can get off my case and leave me alone, because clearly it's hard to see that this is a review video and it's hard to read titles nowadays, so it's whatever. I've never put a video up that didn't have review in it unless it was me talking about a show that's already done and over with, right? So it's interesting what people will find reasons to get all mad or try to give me flack, but like I've said multiple upon multiple times, nothing like that could stop me from doing what I enjoy. So even if they want to blacklist my channel or whatever the case is, I'm still gonna be grinding regardless. You feel me? So that's just how it is. That's just how it be. And I truly hope you guys are having a good day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. Don't worry about other people and them trying to bring you down. There was a crap ton of trailers that came out. There's too much things to be happy and, you know, actually be grateful about, to be worried about other people who are always going to do the same thing to me just because they feel some type of way. So always put yourself ahead of anything that you think other people are going to keep trying to bring you down for, because at the end of the day, if you're doing something you enjoy, no one can take that away from you. I promise you. I promise you, promise you. So with all that being said, everybody, take care and have an awesome one. Peace.